Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I just did a video on this for beginners, and one of my viewers or subscribers gave me a little tip that I've never really paid any attention to. So normally when I trace this guy, I go outline trace Clipart, and then you have that item, but it still has white in the middle, and I just showed how to break that apart and do it. I didn't really think this would work just because of the terminology of it, but outline trace Clipart. And right here, see, it removed the background color, but it says here, color from entire image. I don't see how that works because the black is a color, but it evidently does. And if you're a laser engraver, make sure it changes it to RGB. But there you go. It's a few other steps. I mean, if you didn't watch the other video, had to trace it. I just didn't ever click on that because I couldn't imagine taking away the color. And then what I had to do is take this and go to object group and ungroup it. And then using your nudge keys, let's see how big this thing is. So I made it a lot bigger, so I need to nudge it 10 inches. And then grab your black and nudge it over, then grab all the other black. So you're saving all this time by doing that. And the one thing good about it, if you're hit white, you can always nudge it right back. And there's another little snippet to go in when you're doing this to lock your yellow. Instead of grabbing your yellow, you can go to object, lock, and lock that yellow. So now you can't touch the yellow. Anything you try to touch in yellow will not do it. And this is kind of a cool thing I've done before. Turn all the white black and you get a pretty good different image. Now in this case it doesn't work because of the thread, but you could get around that. Let's just get around that real quick. You could left click, right click, left click, right click, and then you could make that thread go into that item by just taking your shape tool and put it there, put that there, and just kind of hide it, and then make it a thicker black by hitting F12 on your keyboard. Move this out of the way so you can actually see it happen. And I'm working with somebody else's deal that's millimeters. So now it looks like the thread is there. Now I've messed up a little bit. I need to put that down, that one down a little bit. Same thing on that, just hit F12. Might even be easier to do it beforehand and make it, I don't remember how thick I made it. That's good. And then you could always move that black into the other black. It doesn't seem to affect the item. Matter of fact, you'd have to go into the hand. So maybe that's not the best scenario, but you could always right click and break that apart and then take your virtual segment delete key and you could right click, break that apart. Then you can take your virtual segment delete key and delete this line so that your thread's not going to really mess up in that scenario. You could have this one go to the hand. I don't know what, oh, that's the needle itself. So you'd want to do the same thing down here. Just bring that black into there. Anyway, hope that helped. Thank you for watching.